In the lead-up to the 2024 elections, Republicans are pouring tens of millions of dollars into getting their voters to cast ballots early. But there's a big obstacle in their way: Donald Trump himself. Despite a massive push from GOP leaders to encourage early and mail-in voting, Trump has repeatedly criticized these methods. Recently, he called early voting stupid and falsely claimed that 20% of mail ballots in Pennsylvania are fraudulent. He's even suggested, without evidence, that mail carriers could purposely lose ballots. This is all part of Trump's larger narrative of election fraud, which he's been promoting since 2020. The problem for Republicans is that his rhetoric is undermining their efforts to get reliable Republican voters to vote early. For years, the GOP has been trying to convince their base that early voting is safe and necessary, especially after losing key elections in recent cycles. They've even tried to persuade Trump himself to get on board, but with little success. While Trump has occasionally encouraged early voting at his rallies, he often backtracks, making it difficult for the GOP to deliver a clear message. This is especially frustrating for Republicans, who know that getting voters to cast ballots early allows them to shift resources to focus on undecided voters in the final weeks of the campaign. But Trump's inconsistent messaging is hurting those efforts. In key battleground states like Pennsylvania, Republican early voting numbers lag far behind Democrats, even though the GOP has invested millions in get-out-the-vote initiatives. Despite these efforts, Trump's rhetoric continues to create confusion among his own supporters, making it harder for Republicans to maximize their turnout. Some in the GOP are downplaying Trump's mixed signals, saying they'll keep pushing early voting regardless of his comments. But many recognize that his constant skepticism of early and mail voting is a major challenge. With the stakes high for 2024, Republicans know that Trump's influence, positive or negative, could be a deciding factor in their success at the polls.